Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn Hoffman, and I have had this channel for a while. I've just not really been active. I've not taken YouTube seriously, and I'm ready to come on here every week and just kind of give you an update on what I'm doing, give you tips and tricks on everything that I'm doing to supplement my income. I'm 56 years old. Life didn't really turn out how, the typical life that I imagined, being married, having my husband take care of, the finances and, getting us to retirement years, him being the breadwinner and all that kind of stuff, right? I've been through a couple divorces, and that didn't work out for me. Really, honestly, I kind of think I thought that maybe I would be remarried by now and that my husband would take care of that 401k, our retirement, right? And I would live happily ever after. And that's not how life happened for me, right? I am still single, been single for quite some time. And I didn't really have a really great job, even though I've worked until I was 16 years old. I took a break when my boys were small. I took a break. But once they started going back to school, I immediately went back to work again. But I never really had a great job until I was in my 40s. That's when I started saving for retirement. That's when I actually got a 401k or, started investing. And obviously when you're 40, that's too late, right? You're already way behind. You've already should have had a huge nest egg, and that wasn't my case. So it wasn't until last year, I'm 56 now, it was last year, 55, when I kind of started panicking, because I was still at 55, even though I had a really great job, I was still living paycheck to paycheck. I didn't have any extra money saved over to do anything fun. All my friends were going and doing things on the weekends, and I was stuck. I couldn't afford to go do anything extra. I was still stuck in survival mode, and I got tired of it. And so that's when I started looking for opportunities to make an additional income. And that's when I found, the side hustles that I am currently doing and have given me that peace, right? I no longer have that fear that, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to work until the day I die. I now have a little bit of peace knowing that what I'm doing now is going to get me to the retirement of my dreams, right? Because I have a vision of how I want my retirement to look like. I am a motorcyclist. I love riding my motorcycle. I want to travel more on my motorcycle. I want to see the world. I'm very active. I love going hiking, biking, trekking, whatever, kayaking. In fact, my dream life is to have a home in the Colorado mountains, and just live that life, right? I love, I don't know, that is where I find my peace, right? And going hiking, being in nature, just being able to sit out on my front porch and listen to the wind rustling in the trees and the birds, and maybe see a deer walking by while I'm drinking my coffee in the morning would be the ideal way for me to start my days. That is my envision for what I want my retirement to look like, right? And so I started looking for ways to make an income in the online space. And what I have found recently is a completely done for me business in a box. And I love that so much because I'm 56. I can't keep up with tech, right? I used to when I was younger. I could keep up with all the technology and stuff, but it's moving so fast right now that I just can't. And when you have an online business, you need like funnels and you need automations. And I wouldn't even know the slightest idea on how to put that together. And so when I found this business in a box that has all that set up for me, and all I literally had to do was come on and start promoting, I was all for it. But the fact that this pays me in 3 different ways is just, it just gets even better, right? So when you promote High Ticket Purpose, that is the name of the system that I am in. and you resell it to somebody else, you make a $600 commission, okay? But it doesn't stop there. When your team, when the people that you have sold to, when they start making sales, you make $200 every time they do, and that is unlimited. It can go on forever and ever. So I'm just getting started now, been in this for a few months. But can you imagine the people that I've sold to over the course of time, when they start making those sales also? That's $200, $200, $200, and that's passive income, right? That I worked one time for. I got my $600 commission, and then they're off. They're excelling. They're doing really well, and I get paid $200 every time. So that's amazing. And then there's going to be, it's coming up in September 8th, we're launching High Ticket Purpose Elevate, and there's going to be reoccurring monthly income, and that is going to be on the software, okay? Right now, if you come in, if you catch this video before September 8th, 2025, definitely you want to get in now, because the price of the software is $57, but it's going up. It's going to go up to $97, okay? And you can be grandfathered in. You can be a founding member, okay, of High Ticket Purpose Elevate, okay, and be locked into that $57 a month. It will never go up for you. So that is something that is absolutely amazing, right? But when we start promoting after September 8th and we bring people in, we're going to make that monthly reoccurring income on that $97 a month, you guys, and it's going to compound. So that is something else that you just don't find in this space. So the income opportunities that are inside of this are amazing, right? There's nothing else like this in this space at all. And that is what I love about it so much. And when I say that this is done for you, because I haven't even talked about that, this is a done for you digital business in a box, okay? When everything is done for you, the automations are done for you, your emails are written for you, you never have to write an email sequence, an email automation ever. It's done for you, right? And there's even content that is provided for you. If you want to, you can download the content. It's provided every single month, fresh content. Okay. It's not stale. It's not old. It's SEO optimized. And so you get that content provided for you. And every single month, and there's a whole video on how to bulk create your content and schedule it out for the entire month. You can schedule it for your YouTube, YouTube, you can schedule it for Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, all of it. So you guys, if you want more information, I'm going to link my website right below, okay, in the comments. SheScalesToFreedom.com is my website, but go look at that. Watch the video on there. Once you put your name, put your email in there, there's a video for you to watch to get more information. We have live Zooms every Tuesday. Okay, scroll all the way to the very bottom when you get into that second page and register for the opportunity call that we have every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central, to get more information, because I can talk blue in my face. But when you hear from the creator, when you hear from Kendra, oh my gosh, you will be sold. You will be sold in this opportunity. So anyway, thank you for listening to me. I look forward to coming on here every week and just sharing my journey with you guys. And yeah, anyway, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.